buses moving. Today we find ourselves in Zone 2 inside the University of Cape Coast, Ghana.
Welcome all of you to the UCC main auditorium where we have the Zone 2 contest for the 2022 edition of the Gas Challenge. Yes, LPG.
Oil refinery.
Yes, the Tema Oil Refinery. Yes, CNG.
True.
Yes, it's true. 3 points. Yes, Pentine.
20 kilometers.
Yes, 20 kilometers. At the UCC main auditorium, this is how this contest ended. CNG had 29 points. Let's clap for them. LPG had 55 points. And Pentane had 58 points. Congratulations to all of you for how far you have come.
Today we find ourselves in a great land, the land of culture, a land of tradition, the land of the great king, His Majesty Otumfuo. Yes, Contestant.
The Energy Commission.
Energy Commission, 3 points. Yes, LNG.
Block bar station.
Yes, correct. Chrome has spoken, and this is the score. At the end of the 5 rounds, at the Zone 3 contest of the Gas Challenge 2022, Misano has 51 points. Let's clap for them. LNG has 52 points. Let's clap for them. Contestant has won the Zone 3 contest, and they had 55 points. Let's clap for them. I want to congratulate you, Contestant. Hope to see you at the semi-finals in Accra on the 30th of November.
registering to Zone 1, Zone 2, Zone 3, and today we have Zone 4 right here at the whole Technical University.
Yes, Alkane.
Energy Sector Recovery Program.
Yes, Energy Sector Recovery Program. Yes, ethane.
Open cycle gas turbine.
Yes, open cycle. 3 points. Yes, lean gas.
1,000 SCF per barrel.
Yes. The city of Ho has its winner. So at the end of this contest, here are the scores. Ho Technical University, which is Alkane, had 35 points. Let's clap for them. Regional Maritime University, with the name Ethane, has 51 points. Let's clap for them. KNUST, with the name Lingas, books a seat at the semi-finals with 66 points. Let's clap for them. Congratulations to all the teams.
Welcome to the Gas Challenge 2022. We are kickstarting this year's edition with the Zone 1 happening live at the RS Amegashi Auditorium here inside the University of Ghana, Legon.
So at the end of the score, Butane has 42 points. Let's clap for them. Methane had 48 points. Propane books a seat at the semi-final with 66 points. Let's clap for them.
My message to the fourth edition of the Gas Challenge for 2023 is simple. Let me say that I've really enjoyed the Gas Challenge personally over the years because I see the Gas Challenge as an avenue for a good blend between academia and industry. And for that reason, judging from my point of view, I see it to be something that will help, potential students in the science, especially oil and gas industry, to be able to appreciate, the rudiments of what happens in the industry. And for that matter, at the corporate world, as far as oil and gas is concerned. For this year, and I also believe that it's going to be a year that will be more challenging in terms of the competition because this is the fourth edition that we are doing, and I'm sure that students are poised to be able to demonstrate their capabilities or intellectual capabilities as far as oil and gas is concerned. So to all the students and all the schools, I wish you the best of success in this year's Gas Challenge. That's the fourth edition. So I want to wish you all the best, and I know that the best will come out of this this fourth edition. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Hi. So I'd like to call on another beneficiary of the Ghana Gas Challenge. Hello. Can you please introduce yourself to us?
I am Dosokla Cornelius, an aspiring process systems engineer with petroleum engineering background from the University of Energy and Natural Resources, UNE. I represented UNE in the 2021 edition of the Gas Challenge competition.
Nice to meet you. How was your Gas Challenge experience?
Oh, the Gas Challenge, I would say, is one of the best things that has ever happened to me. And I will always be proud to have been part of it. This singular opportunity has given me an avenue to have a year-long hands-on training at the gas processing plant in the Western region, and has also given me the platform to undergo robust yet strategic learning from all spheres of the engineering disciplines, spanning from mechanical, chemical, safety, and environmental. This has strengthened my engineering fundamentals as I have observed and appreciated the physical equivalence of these engineering principles highlighted in school, hence enabling me to bridge the gap between industry and academia.
Thank you very much. Thanks for sharing that. But I'm sure will be watching. Do you have any advice for them, the new contestants coming in?
Oh, in terms of preparations, I would say there's no shortcut. They just have to be grounded in the material and beyond. And once on stage, they also need to realize that the business is between them and the quiz mistress. So they should be focused, make sure they hear every question clearly, then communicate before they give an answer. If they still need further assistance, they can reach out to any of the past contestants. We'll be ready to help them.
Okay, Cornelius, thank you very much for being here with us. And I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Knowledge is power.
That is power.
All right, world, welcome to the Gas Challenge yes again, and we are on our build up to the fourth edition of the Gas Challenge. Now, as a part of the Gas Challenge, we always integrate the finalists into a special national service program, which is a part of the core values of this company, of course, the National Gas Company. And we are here today to speak to some of the finalists of previous Gas Challenge, quizzes, and also get to know the experiences of how the National Service Program has been for them. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing very fine, sir.
All right, so kindly introduce yourself to us. Tell us your name, the institution you represented in the Gas Challenge, the year in which you, of course, participated as well.
Okay, my name is Gibson Agri. I contested for University of Energy and Natural Resources, and then I partook in the 2021 Gas Challenge competition. And also I had the opportunity to do my service with Ghana National Gas Company, where I was part of the operations department.
Wonderful, wonderful. But before getting onto this program, what was your expectation coming in, and at the end of it all, what are some of the benefits you gained from this program?
Okay, my primary expectation was to gain hands-on experience from the theory I learned about the gathering, processing, and then distribution of natural gas. And also I was looking forward to developing my practical skills and also expanding my industry experience.
What are some of these practical skills and new skills you've gained from this program?
Okay, I was able to acquire several new skills. One of the things I really liked and then observed about the company was that they work as a team. So being there, I was able to develop my team working abilities and then my problem solving abilities too.
But then tell me one particular skill you didn't get from school, but then you've gotten from the National Gas Company.
Okay, one particular skill I developed through my national service experience was being able to work with industry-related machinery and then equipment, such as pumps and then compressors too.
All right, so these are the words from one of the beneficiaries of the Ghana National Gas National Service Program, and I believe it's going to serve him well in his future endeavors. Thank you, Gifton. Have a good day.
Knowledge is power.
Gas is power.
All right, so I've been joined by another special person right here. I call her special because she is a lady, and rarely will you find ladies in this field and in this particular industry of oil and gas. But then talk to us, madam. Kindly introduce yourself to us. Let us know your name, the school you represented, and of course the year in which you participated in the gas challenge.
My name is Osei Bunsuloreta. I'm a graduate from the University of Ghana, and I participated in last year's gas challenge edition. That's 2022.
All right, now we are all aware of that gender gap issue, the gender biasness in this particular field that you've chosen to do. How has the experience been like for you?
Oh, okay. For the oil and gas sector and also the mining sector, I did geologist. I'm a geologist. There are a few women in that industry.
So are there any challenges you faced in your experience working with the Ghana Gas Company?
Okay, first of all, prior to the gas challenge, I faced some challenges. And then one was, at first, I couldn't speak in public. So this gas challenge helped me overcome the fear of speaking in public. And also,
hold on, how specifically did you overcome that challenge?
Okay, I was able to overcome this challenge because I prepared adequately. Yeah. For me, I'm a geology student. I didn't have any background in oil and gas. My focus is to look for rocks containing oil, to look for a reservoir. I didn't have any knowledge in the oil and gas, and especially Ghana gas. So this helped me overcome my challenge because I prepared well. And on the stage like this, I think for the preliminary, I was a little bit scared because the Commonwealth guys came to me and told me that I should make sure I don't let Legon lose. So I was becoming scared. And when we sat on stage and then the woman started asking the questions and then I realized the questions were easy, that was when I gained confidence. And also, I was also suffering from imposter syndrome in a sense that I felt out of place. I asked myself, can I do it? Because the people I'll be competing against, they are guys, they are doing natural gas engineering, chemical engineering. I'm just a geologist. I don't know anything, so will I be able to do it? I just asked myself that question. So it got to a point, I wanted to give up, but I told myself, no, Loretta, anything you do it well. So I set a goal for myself. I want to be the best. I want to win. And then I was able to achieve being the best contestant, although we couldn't win.
Oh, no, that's quite inspirational. I feel very inspired myself. And of course, I believe we all have fond memories of your very spirited performance in that quiz right there. But then, what is that one word you'll be telling other females out there who would maybe want to participate in this gas challenge?
Yeah, all I want to tell them is that you can do it. During the first edition, a female took part. she did very well. In the second edition, a female also took part. She did very well. She won the best female contestant. Last year too, I took part. I won the best female contestant. So all I want to tell them is that you can do it. Set a goal for yourself. I want to be the winner. I want to be the best female contestant. Work towards it, and then you achieve your goal.
All right, so these are some very amazing words of encouragement from someone who has been there and done it all. Thank you, Loretta, for speaking to us. It is still the Gas Challenge.
Knowledge is power.
Gas is power.
We have here again another super lady who has conquered all the barriers. Let's engage with her. Hi, please tell us about yourself.
Hello, I'm Mamia Bakweji Rabedu, a recent graduate from the University of Mines and Technology and a past contestant of the second edition of the Gas Challenge, winner and best female contestant.
Hello, Mamiaba. What motivated you to participate in the Gas Challenge?
Thank you very much. Even as an undergraduate student, I always had a desire to be exposed or pre-exposed to the industrial setting. And I believe the Gas Challenge was going to give me that platform and give me that theoretical knowledge to be able to engage with the industrial setting even before completing. And that was enough motivation for me.
Well done, Mamiaba. So how did the Gas Challenge impact you, whether be it your career or your academics?
Thank you. So the Gas Challenge always puts me a step ahead of others because aside the industrial knowledge, theoretical and practical experience I've been exposed to with the Ghana National Gas Company, I'm able to be self-confident and able to engage in dialogues, presentations, and etc. because of the exposure that I was given to during the period. So I believe that it has set me a pace ahead of many others.
Thank you, Mamiaba. What you shared is very interesting, and I hope other ladies out there will be watching.
Knowledge is power.
Gas is power.
go for here. Hello world and welcome to the 4th season of the Gas Challenge. Yes, the Gas Challenge is here again. It's been renewed for the 4th time running and we are getting ready to go. Now, this is that moment. This is that time of the year when the best of the tertiary institutions come up against each other in the Gas Challenge right here. Now, this season, of course, we have 12 tertiary schools competing against each other for the top spot and the top prize. But then we are starting today with the preliminary sessions and we are going to be doing 2 quizzes today. We're going to be having 2 sessions right here at the Nat Hall, Accra. The Teachers Hall, Accra is the venue right here. And we are going to be beginning with that first contest that is coming up between the Regional Maritime University, the University of Energy and Natural Resources all the way from Sunyani, and of course, the University of Cape Coast right here in the building. So as usual, we're going to be speaking to the coaches. We're going to be getting their preparations and the expectations coming into the contest. And afterwards, we'll go in there for the main quiz of the day. So without wasting much time, my name is Vespa Kofi Sapon. I'm your host for today. And of course, the first coach is ready with me. Hello, sir. Welcome, sir. How you doing?
Very good.
Now, this coach right here has some very fond memories with me right here. Last year, I was with him at the old technical university. But let's get to talk to you. What are the preparations coming into this year's edition? What has your team done differently from the previous editions? What is new in your preparations for this year's edition?
This year we are putting much more efforts so that this time round we can win the contest.
Wow. Now, hold on. Everyone is here to win.
Yes.
But what is that one thing that gives you the confidence of winning? What is that one thing that is going to give you the edge over all the other schools you're coming up against?
We've gone beyond what we did last year, and we hope that with this preparation we are in for the win.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
I believe that at the end of the day, you'll be smiling just as you are smiling now.
Hopefully.
All right, so that is it from the Technical Director of Oil and Gas Studies from the University of Cape Coast. Now, rounding up these interviews is that wonderful coach from the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Hello, sir. You're welcome. Kindly introduce yourself to us.
Yeah, my name is Ivan Warden Nyameche. I'm the coach for University of Energy and Natural Resources.
Coach Ivan, I'll need you to speak up a bit for us. It looks like your confidence is low, but I need you to lift it up now. Now, there was a different coach here last year, but then you are here. What have you brought into this team?
Yeah, I think that a lot of confidence, a lot of effort, and we are going to win. That's it. We are winning.
All right, so a lot of confidence and effort coming right there. All the way from, how many kilometers is it from Sunyani to Accra?
I can't really say it offhand.
But then, do you have the confidence that you're going to go back smiling today, or it's going to be some other feeling?
No, of course. We are winning. We've won, actually. Before we started, we won.
All right, and so that is it from the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Thank you, Coach Ivan. I hope you do all the best. So that is it for the Gas Challenge. Now, we are going to be going inside there where the students are charged. The atmosphere is really charged for the 4th edition of the Gas Challenge. And you need to see that for yourself. You need to see that for yourself. It's a crazy atmosphere right here. And definitely let's get to talk to the supporting body. Let's get to talk to the amazing students who have traveled far and wide to support their teams right there. And I have this very beautiful lady here with me. Hi, madam. Can you please introduce yourself to us?
Okay, I'm Jane Stanneman from UNER.
Now, UNER. I remember last year you had this very powerful slogan. Do you remember it?
UNER is home.
UNER?
It's home.
UNER?
It's home.
Now, what is the hope that you are going to be coming tops of today's contest here?
Oh, we believe in our contestants. They are very brilliant, and we know they are going to be doing great in this competition. So we believe in them.
Wow, that's amazing to have that self-belief. But then you know that all the other students here also believe in themselves. Well, what is that one thing that is going to tip you over all the other students?
Oh, I would say we have great lecturers, and then they don't lecture, they teach us, so we can distinguish ourselves from other students. That makes us different from other students.
All right, so that is it from Jane, who is here supporting UNER, and they say they have the best of coaches who are going to help them win in this contest right here. But then let's move on to the next school here for today. It is the Regional Maritime University. Regional Maritime University, do you have a slogan? Do you have that keyword that helps you in moments like this?
Knowledge, excellence, and discipline.
Knowledge, excellence, and discipline. Now, talk to us, introduce yourself to us, and let us know what you guys are here to do today.
So, my name is Emmanuel, and I'm from the Regional Maritime University, Timothy, and we are here for the 2023 edition of the Gas Challenge.
Are you just here to participate, or are you here to win today?
We came here to win, oh. We came here to win. We didn't come here to contest. We came here to win. Simple.
Now, there's UNER here who were finalists last year. Aren't you afraid? Aren't you scared? There's also UCC here.
We don't care about anyone. We came here to win. We didn't come here to contest. It's that simple.
So what is the formula with which you are winning here today?
This year, we have Kebaka and we have Prince Ladogbe, and they are the best contestants so far on this stage over here. None of them there can beat them. They are going to win this contest today, and it's final. Yes.
All right, and that is it from Emmanuel right there. He says it's final. It is a win and nothing else in this auditorium here today. Mind you, the first contest is coming on between the University of Cape Coast, the Regional Maritime University, and of course the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Now, we've spoken to them all. It's just left with the University of Cape Coast, UCC, and I'm going to be speaking to one very wonderful gentleman here. Hello, sir. Kindly introduce yourself to us.
My name is Godfrey Kwekwenin, and I'm a graduate student with the UCC and also a student trainer for the UCC team.
All right, now UCC prides itself a lot when it comes to tertiary status. There are several rankings that have come from West Africa, that have come from the entire Africa, and it looks like UCC you always have a place in the top places. Now, are you certain of going top in this contest here today?
Yeah, I think the contest will speak for itself because we are well prepared, and then the collective and individual strength of our contestants will show today, and it's going to be a contest that will give each of the schools a run for their money.
All right, now tell me, what is that one thing that will give you the edge over all these other tertiary institutions here today? Because trust me, they all say they are prepared, they all say they are here to win, but what is that unique thing that UCC can take inspiration from?
We always give our best and nothing else, so for once we are going to repeat that, and then they should expect the best from us.
All right, so world, that is it from the University of Cape Coast. They say that they come in and they are always ready to win. But then we are right here at the Nat Hall, the Teachers Hall, for the 4th season of the Gas Challenge. It has been renewed yet again, and we are here to do justice. Now, on this stage right here behind me is where the action is all going to happen. So stay tuned. We'll be back on your screens very soon with the main quiz and, of course, some bit of the opening ceremony. My name is Vespa Kofi Sapon, and this is the Gas Challenge 2023. Hello world, we are on the build-up towards the 4th edition of the Gas Challenge. Yes, the Gas Challenge 2024. Knowledge is power, gas is power. And I'm going to be speaking to one very important personality behind the engines of the Gas Challenge, and she's none other than Mrs. Augustina Asari-Osei, who is the chairperson for the Gas Challenge. Hello, madam.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
Doing very amazing right here. It's an honor to be in your presence. Let's talk about the Gas Challenge. Would you say that in 2019, from the inception, what you envisioned for the challenge is being rolled out?
Well, yes and no. In the sense that when we started this, we wanted to build the gap between academia and the industry where we find ourselves, but also hoping to educate the general public and the media about the indigenous gas, how we process the indigenous gas, mostly to take away some misconception, because it basically emanated from the incident that happened at the atomic. And then there was accusation that, oh, because of Ghana gas's gas or the lack of quality of it, that's why the explosion happened. So we realized that there's a lot of misconception. So we needed to find a vehicle to cure it. Number two, we also realized that a lot of the people in the academia, they are teaching oil and gas all right, but they don't really understand how the indigenous gas processing works. And as a result of that, many of the students also don't have hands-on experience. So we needed to make sure that we found a vehicle to do that, more so because we believe that we need to have, excuse me, the future generation taking over the industry. In the past, we were used to having foreigners like the Chinese basically managing the gas processing plant. But with the under the leadership of Dr. Ben Kedi Asante, the CEO, we realized that, you know, as indigenous Ghanaians, we're capable of managing our own industry. But in order to sustain that idea and that vision, it was very important for us to, you know, be ready for the future, meaning getting the young people, especially the best of the best, to equip them with, you know, enough experience, hands-on experience, to take over when we are not there. So really, so we do that by also giving them national service opportunities, internship opportunities, and also resulting to job opportunities here, so that at least, you know, we get them prepared for the future of the industry. So yes, but in terms of the no aspect, is that I was hoping that at some point we will see more of an innovative aspect of the project that we have, instead of the, if you were, the classical quiz competition. But we hope to do that very soon. So basically, when that is done, then I think I'll be satisfied.
Most certainly. I believe the core objectives of the gas challenge have been laid out. But then we are going to be asking her, of course, it is titled the gas challenge, and I believe there may be some challenges in there. So, Madam, could you outline some of the challenges you have faced so far in the previous 3 editions that have been held?
Well, I must say, I have a very solid team. I think to every successful event or activity or project, everything rests on the team. And I think it is a team that has really made it what it is. And it's still being done by humans. So errors here and there, challenges here and there. But I think from where I sit, I think the greatest challenge that I see is, you know, how we go about the study guide and the questions that we administer, because everything is done in-house. And mostly is looking at how we can, if you will, innovate the study guide, because the industry is kind of static, really. And how do you bring new things in it? But also in terms of administrative questions, how do you bring new things in it? Because in the preparation, we realized that, you know, the participants and their coaches, they actually go back to the past events and they sit and they study the questions. So how do you avoid that you don't have duplicates, but you also bring new things, because you don't want to like chew and pour and then they come and sit there. No. So that's why, for instance, last year, we introduced like a teaser, you know, where we surprised them with certain things, like practical things on stage. And that kind of changed the dynamic a bit.
The diagrams,
yes,
the rulers and all
yes, because they can't always be, you know, question and answer and then we move. People really need to understand what they have studied and, you know, what they are willing to, if you will, project out there. And only questions and answer, you know, even for those non-technical people, if you really dedicate 1 year, you might be able to, you know, get some answers right. So that's why we really need to ensure that, you know, the students actually really get what is going on. They understand the industry that where they find themselves, and help us to make them ready for the future of the industry.
Well, I mean, that was an amazing, innovative gesture, and I'm sure, like our chairperson has said, there should be more coming on in the future events, so that we move on from the theoretical base to more of practical stuff. But then, tell me, what do you believe is the future of the Gas Challenge in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? What should we be seeing?
Wow, that's a tricky thing, because I think there's a different aspects. Like I said, the whole project rests on the team that I'm working with. As much as we bring new brains in it, but there's also an element of sustaining, if you will, institutional memory. At the same time, also, you want to avoid that it becomes very boring. So you need to keep on innovating. As I alluded earlier, we're hoping to do the innovation aspect or innovative aspect this year. But due to some constraints internally, we were unable. We even initiated a process somewhere in May, but we had to basically kind of get back to the classic structure that we are used to. But we're hoping that when we are doing the 5th anniversary next year, we can actually do that. I think by keep on innovating and having a committed team and also committed management to support this project, I think that's where the sustainability of that project can be assured. But most importantly, also the institutions that we work with. As you know, we have brought in additional 3 institutions last year. We get requests to get more, but you also don't want to make it like a wholesale type of thing, because our industry is quite unique as far as we are concerned, and it has to be like that. So I think the partners that we have under here, both the internal and external stakeholders that we deal with in executing this project, these are the elements that will help sustain, the future of the Gas Challenge.
And that's amazing. We know of the opportunities that come out of the Gas Challenge. We know of the internship programs that are being offered to some of these participants. What's the future of that system, that program as well?
Okay, as far as we're concerned, that should be a solid aspect of it. So internship and also national service opportunity. National service opportunities in this country is not as it used to be anymore. So it's appears to be more contested than it used to be. But also the job opportunity. We have offered past contestants, winners, you name it, those opportunities, but also job opportunities. Some are with us. Others have gotten the opportunity also to go elsewhere, like international companies have employed them based on the experience and exposure that we gave them here. So for me, even though I'm kind of, I mean, they're like your children, and it hurts a bit that they are no more with you, but you are comfortable and quite excited that they've actually grown further. But because the indigenous Ghanaians, they acquire knowledge also elsewhere to at some point also come back and help, impact the society. But we hope to get more out of this. And what I also hope is that more female participants will show their face.
We'll be coming to that particularly. We'll be coming to that.
These are some of the things that kind of makes me happy. Okay. When we started, it was all guys as contestants, and then, through our dialogue with the schools, they also saw the need in motivating female engineers as well. So,
all right. Now, I think I should be preparing to definitely contest as well, looking at these opportunities that are available. But then, let's talk about the 4th edition in this year. I learned there's been a change in the format. Could you tell us about that, and also tell us about expectations for this 4th edition?
Okay, so for those who have been following us since 2019, unfortunately 2020 due to COVID we were unable to execute it, but normally we travel around in the zonal contest. So it depends, so we do balloting.
Yes.
And then depending on the balloting, we know which school, so per demographically or geographical reasons, we then decide where we think will be prudent. So basically we have been all over Ghana almost. We're hoping to go towards Tamale this year, but because we changed the format, we were unable to. So normally we travel around the zonal contest and then the semi-finals we do in Accra, and then the finals.
Right.
But this year we are doing everything in Accra. Again, you know, things are not the way it used to be in terms of if you're financial constraint, but also in terms of time constraint.
Okay.
That has basically forced us to, for this year, do this new structure. My expectation is that next year we'll go back to the old structure, because I think that makes the GAS Challenge quite unique.
Exactly.
Than I think any other, you know, type of activity. I think since we started, we have seen a lot of challenge popping up. You know, it's quite exciting that you know, all these things are popping up. Sometimes I'm a bit afraid that it becomes more like maybe too much, but you also need to give people the opportunity and the space also to explore other avenues, because we are touching certain areas and they also are touching certain areas, so that's fine. But yeah, but I think that makes the GAS Challenge exciting. We're going around the country. It also gives us a certain exposure, certain understanding about the cultural diversity.
Exactly.
So that's very important. So we hope to bring that back next year.
All right.
And the expectation for this year, I think, like I indicated earlier, I want to see more female contestants in this pool as well. You know, at least we have, over the years, have 2 coaches who are female, you know, which I'm very, very proud of. So I hope that too, we get additional, you know, female coach added to it to balance the equation, but definitely also the female contestants, yes.
But what do you believe will be the motivating factor for female contestants to come on board?
Oh, well, I don't think they should need extra motivate factor like the gentlemen. I think, at least I want to believe that, you know, the contribution of Ghana Gas has excited people enough to want to go into the oil and gas industry. And I believe a lot of female to believe that it is an industry that women too can, you know, have an impact. They have women in engineering association or whatever, you know, professional association, and they are also doing their bit in motivating women to get more, because I think traditionally has always been seen as male-dominated type of profession. But, you know, with the current dispensation and, you know, the innovation aspect of, you know, life in general with technology, female are also seeing it like, okay, engineering is something that we can actually, you know, be good at, and they are good. I remember the female contestants we have had in the past, I mean, they were excellent.
Today is our expectation that the best institution will win. But before then, what do we have?
Today I'm expecting nothing but the very best from all 3 participating institutions. That is for this first contest. But I know that throughout this competition, it's going to be exciting and it's going to be fierce. Because looking at the past editions, I'm sure all schools are very prepared for the best. I'm expecting to learn new things. I'm expecting to be heated up with a JAMA from UNER, from RMU, and from UCC. UCC, I haven't seen your JAMA group.
Well, I think that over the period, UCC I've always had this posture of they want to remain silent until the game keep heating up. Let's see what happens today. So let's see what happens today.
Yes, nothing but the best. Without much ado, I would like to start this competition with a word of prayer. Because from where we come from and from with our setting, we are always trained to start everything with God. And so I'd like to invite Mr. Nicholas Ayi to take the opening prayer.
Okay, shall we pray? Our heavenly and most gracious Father, we thank you for this morning. We thank you for this awesome gathering. We pray that as we commence this program, may you commence with us. You who starts a good thing and sees it to a complete end, start with us and complete with us, that at the end of the day, glory and honor shall be given unto your name. In Jesus' mighty name we pray with thanksgiving. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Mr. Ayi.
That was a good prayer, you know. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Harrison Seth Ayim. And I am here with
Mame Abba Kwejer Abedo.
So today And throughout the contest, we shall be your MCs for this year's edition of the Gas Challenge. Now, certainly, as we all know, we have 12 institutions in this year's contest, and Abba would run us through the 12 institutions that will be participating in this year's Gas Challenge.
So starting with today's participating institutions, we have the University of Energy and Natural Resources, the Regional Maritime University, the University of Cape Coast. We'll have, moving forward, the University of Ghana, Ho Technical University, Takrady Technical University, the University of Mines and Technology, Kumasi Technical University, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, All Nations University, Ghana Communications Technology University, and the Tamale Technical University.
Well, so ladies and gentlemen, these are the 12 institutions that will be participating in this year's edition of the Gas Challenge. But like you know, Ghana National Gas Company is an ISO 45001 certified company. And so we cannot converge in such a place without having an HSE moment. So Abba will tell us who will take us through the HSE moment.
So just like Harrison has said, I'd like to invite Mr. Eko Edmond to take us through the HSE moment.
I think we can put our hands together even as he comes.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I want to acknowledge all existing protocol. So the management of Ghana National Gas Limited Company is very committed to providing a safe working environment to its staff, visitors, contractors, or any other third party that comes in contact with our activity. So in view of that, we want to extend that same protocol here because Ghana Gas is here. Okay, so wherever we go, safety goes with us. So in this building, we're going to acknowledge the safety protocols here. In this particular place, we have over 9 emergency exits. 9 emergency exits. To my right, we have 4. And to my extreme left, we also another 4. And then to the back of this premises, we have one that leads us to go. And then those of us at the top, you also have one on each side of your floor. Again, the washrooms. The first floor has 2 washrooms for male and female. The down also has the washrooms for male and female. There's a special one for physically challenged. So if anybody needs assistance, please, our ushers are available to assist you. So when the emergency happens, of which we don't expect any emergency, if it happens, please do not run, but we expect you to walk briskly, okay? Do not run, but walk briskly, because in the attempt of running, you are likely to trip and fall. So as you can see from outside, we have this space that has been designed or designated for assembly points. So please, when you go there, do not exit. We need to account for you. Please, we need to account for you. Then before I finish with my speech, you know, very soon we'll be celebrating Christmas. And I have some safety tips to give you. When it comes to your personal safety, please be very proactive. Those of us who are fond of always posting things on social media, oh, I'm here, I'm going here, I'm doing this, please desist. You give too much information about yourself, and you are prone to attack. All right? Please take care of yourself. And then those of us who will be using ATMs, avoid isolated ATMs. Don't go to ATMs at certain times. Don't go late in the night. If there's a need to go, please go in the company of others. Okay, please protect yourself. Then finally, if you'll be using a Christmas tree this year, some of us, where we come from, we don't use Christmas tree. So, yes. But if you want to use a Christmas tree, please, if you are mounting it, make sure that they are not close to combustible materials, such as carpet or curtain, because they come with some electrical installations. Sometimes they become faulty and it catches fire. All right, so 2022, according to the Ghana National Fire Service, On the 25th of December alone, there were 29 fire outbreaks on that particular day. 29 fire outbreaks. So please, protect yourself, protect your family. Ghana Gas needs you, Ghana needs you, and your family needs you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you very much, Edmond. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some special acknowledgements to do. But before then, the theme for this year's gas challenge is embracing the future together, building a sustainable gas industry through education. And so that's why we are gathered here in this place, so that each of us would acquire some level of knowledge relating to the gas sector. Also, just like we all know, when we say knowledge is power, you respond, gas is power. So let's try it. Maybe we'll try first with RMU. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So let's come to UNER. UNER, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Okay, so let's come to UCC. UCC, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Ladies and gentlemen, and that's our slogan for the gas challenge, like we all know. Also, just so that we are aware that today we have two contests. We have the first session this morning, and in the afternoon we would have the afternoon session, which will also have other institutions that will be participating. We want to specially mention the Ghana National Gas Limited Company. Just allow me. The Ghana National Gas Limited Company, who is the sole sponsor for the gas challenge. Here in this place also we have management members of Ghana Gas, and we want to acknowledge them for their hard work that always makes this gas challenge a success. In this place as well, we have staff of Ghana National Gas Company, my own colleagues. You would want to give us a wave so that we can acknowledge you very well. Staff of Ghana Gas, please give us a wave. Oh, come on, give us a wave. Thank you very much for your hard work you do for Mother Ghana. In this place also, we have Professor Elvis Bediaku, who is a Vice Chancellor for University of Energy and Natural Resources. And then we have three coaches here in this place this morning. We have the coach for UNER, Dr. Ivan Warding Nyamiche. We have Dr. Felix Ofei for RMU. And then we have the coach for UCC, Professor Edward Nunu. Here in this place this morning also, we want to acknowledge our sisters from the senior high school, Accra Girls Senior High School. I think we can give them a round of applause. They have done very well over the years. When we invite them, they join us so that they could also acquire some knowledge. We have reps from the Volta River Authority, VRA, here in this place. We also have reps from the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. We also have reps from Tallow Oil in this place. About who again do we have in this place?
Okay, so we have some reps from invited institutions, namely the Chamber of Bulk Oil Distributors, Africa Center for Energy Policy, the Bank of Ghana, Chamber of Petroleum Consumers, Electricity Company of Ghana, Ghana Investments Promotion Center, Ghana Journalist Association, Water Resources Commission, MCE for the Ayawaso West Wagon, the National Lottery Authority, Bulk Energy Storage and Transportation, Bui Power, Dankwa Institute, Energy Commission, Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, Ghana Energy Awards, Ghana Maritime Authority, Public Interest and Accountability Committee, the National Youth Authority, States Interest and Governance Authority, and the Tema Oil Refinery.
Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, I think that we would want to zoom in directly to receive some speeches from some of our guests that we have invited here in this place. And then we will take our first speech, which should be a brief remark though, which should also be our welcome address. and that will be from the chairperson of the Gas Challenge Committee in the person of Madame Augustina Asari. Or say, let's put our hands together even as she comes.
Thank you very much. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for keeping faith with us every year. I would like to welcome everybody here present and those watching us via the various social media platforms. My chief executive is on his way coming due to heavy traffic. He should be here very soon. I would like to acknowledge the Vice Chancellor of the University of Energy and Natural Resources, Professor Elvis Asari Bediako, Deputy Executive Officer, Dr. Ebenezer Tego, representative of Vice Chancellors from other participating institutions, Professor Yaya Dazagzi, Director in charge of Tertiary Education at the Ministry of Education, represented the Minister for Education, Management and staff of Ghana Gas, our cherished stakeholders, including our state-owned enterprises, a representative from the civil society organizations present, senior high schools present, media, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to be here with you today as we kickstart the 4th edition of the Gas Challenge under the theme Embracing the Future Together, Building a Sustainable Gas Industry Through Education. It has been an exciting journey and a thrilling experience since we initiated this competition in 2019. And I wish to thank the Board of Directors of Ghana Gas, our Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Ben Kedi Asante, for approving and helping us implement this initiative. I also take this opportunity to thank all participating institutions. I believe that our MCs has highlighted those names, so there's no need for me to go through them again. However, last year, that was the first time we introduced 3 additional schools, which was the Kumasi Technical University, Temale Technical University, and Ho Technical University. And I must say, they displayed an in-depth knowledge and splendid performances exhibited in this institution was highly commendable. For this year's competition, 12 schools have been grouped into 4 based on the virtual balloting which took place on the 28th of September 2023. And today, as indicated earlier on, 2 groups will take place. The first one as we're witnessing, and the second one as we're witnessing now. So after today, we'll have the second group, the third group tomorrow, which is University of Mines and Technology, Kumasi Technical University, Kwame Nkrumah University, Kwame Nkrumah University and Science and Technology. And the 4th one will be tomorrow afternoon. We'll have All Nation University, Ghana Communication Technology University, and Temale Technical University. For the prelims, 6 out of 12 institutions will progress to the semifinals. And after the semifinals, which will take place on the 22nd of November 2023 here at the Nat Hall, but the grand finale also will take place, but this time at UPSA Auditorium. The 2023 competition promises to be very educative. To all the participating institutions, please expect the challenging questions that test your knowledge and critical thinking skills. This will be an engaging and interactive learning experience for you whilst fostering a healthy competition. Welcome to you all once again, and get ready to cheer on the 12 institutions as they compete on their way to the top. Knowledge is power, gas is power. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Chairperson of the Gas Challenge Committee and Head of Government Relations Department, Ghana National Gas Limited Company. Knowledge is power. Oh, the heat has gone down. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So we have in our midst the Vice Chancellor of one of the participating institutions, the University of Energy and Natural Resources, and would like to take some remarks from him. Help me invite Professor Elvis Asari Bediako.
the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Gas Company, Dr. Ben Asante, I'm told he's on the way coming. The Senior Manager for Government Relations and the Chairman of the Gas Challenge, Augustina Asari Osei, Professor Yaira Jakaji, get the name, Professor Yaira Jakaji, Director in charge of tertiary education, representing Honorable Minister of Education, Honorable Yao Osei Educhum. I stand on the protocols already established. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Think energy. Think energy. It's always a privilege to be present on such occasion that highlights the education of the next generation of leaders for our nation, Ghana. The Ghana Gas Challenge has been a game changer considering the way they consider the educating university student in the energy space. And I must say, this morning we've heard of a senior secondary school student participating, which means it's not only educating about the education of university students, but also that of senior high schools. And of course, all the other participating institutions gathered here. The Ghana Gas Company, under the provisional leadership of Dr. Ben Asante, the CEO, has been a companion and enigma of a positive change when you consider the industry engagement with academia. Dr. Asante deserves an applause from all of us. He has carved a team who has put education at the forefront of its impact in society. Additionally, he has created an avenue for industry to work hand in hand with academia, an initiative I have supported and followed keenly. And of course, this is what the nation needs: industry-academia relationship. I hope that the other institution will also emulate the good example of Ghana Gas. And of course, this achievement has come also through the hard-working staff of the Ghana Gas Company and supported by the innovative board. University of Energy and Natural Resources, UNER, has taken the steps to liaise with the industry to answer some of its most pertinent questions on energy. Through collaborative efforts between the staff of UNER, Ghana Gas, and other allied institutions, UNER is this coming academic year, we are starting a program, MSc MPhil in Natural Gas Engineering and Management, a program that will undoubtedly comprehensively address today's theme and many future ones. Embracing the future together, building a sustainable gas industry through education. UNER has shown readiness and speed in answering questions on the energy industry. So the board chair, the chairman of the occasion, I know CEO is not here, so let's the company be aware that UNER is ready. And I know that other institutions are also ready to really tackle the issues with the gas. Lastly, I would like to thank Ghana Gas for the brand it has built for my university. UNER is now well known because of exposure through this contest. And I know other universities, including, I have to mention my alma mater, he's here as well. And of course, the challenge has given other institutions also the opportunity. I hope UNER will win today. And I wish the students the very best. All the best to all the competing institutions present here. I look forward to an exciting quiz contest today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Prof. We are grateful for those kind words to the Ghana National Gas Company and the Gas Challenge Committee as well. Ladies and gentlemen, here in this place also, we have the CEO for Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company, in the person of Madame Genevieve Saki. Let's do it better for her, the CEO for Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company. We shall proceed and take some remarks from one of our stakeholders, which is the Ministry of Education. And we have here in this place the Director for Tertiary Education, Professor Yaira Jagadi. Let's put our hands together even as Prof comes to give us the remarks from the ministry. Oh, you can do better for Prof.
Knowledge is power. Gas is power. The CEO of Ghana Gas, Dr. Ben Asante, the Vice Chancellor of University of Energy and Natural Resources, my very good friend, Professor Elvis Bediako, Board of Directors of Ghana Gas, management members of Ghana Gas, staff of Ghana Gas, representatives of University of Cape Coast, my alma mater, University of Cape Coast, my alma mater. Well, Prof was saying that his wish is UNER should win. Maybe I will have a different wish. Yeah, representatives of UCC, UNER, and Regional Maritime University, coaches from various universities present, representatives from VRA Authority, other agencies as well as civil society. I bring you warm felicitations from the Honorable Minister for Education, Dr. Yao Sedi Chum. Honorable Minister would have loved to be present on this occasion, but currently there's budget reading ongoing in Parliament. Honorable Minister also doubles as an MP for Bosonchui constituency, so he needs to be in Parliament. So I'm here to represent him as a Director for Tertiary Education at the Ministry of Education, at the same time the Deputy Director General, Ghana Tertiary Education Commission. So I'm wearing two hats. Yes. Yeah, the Ministry of Education has taken note of the 2023 Gas Challenge for Tertiary Institution, the Tertiary Institution Edition. This remarkable event themed Embracing the Future Together, Building a Sustainable Gas Industry Through Education, and underscores the pivotal role that education plays in shaping our nation's future, particularly in the dynamic landscape of the gas industry. Our beloved Ghana stands at the crucial juncture where innovation, sustainability, and education intersect to define the trajectory of our gas industry. The Gas Challenge provides an excellent platform for our tertiary institutions to showcase their commitment, ingenuity, and collaborative spirit in contributing to the sustainable development of the gas industry. As we navigate the challenges and opportunities of the evolving energy landscape, education emerges as the linchpin. Tertiary education serves as the crucible where the brightest minds converge to develop solutions that will propel our nation. The team, embracing the future together, underscores the collective responsibility we share in nurturing a generation that will pioneer a sustainable gas industry. In the pursuit of building a sustainable future, it is imperative that we equip our students with the knowledge, skills, and innovative thinking necessary to navigate the complexity of the gas sector. The challenges posed by these competitions provide a fertile ground for our students to apply theoretical knowledge, engage in hands-on experience, and foster collaborative problem solving, all essential elements for a robust and resilient gas industry. Consequently, the government has implemented forward-looking policies aimed at revolutionary higher education in Ghana. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Education, in collaboration with the Ministry of Information, has successfully organized 2 successful maiden STEM promotion roadshows. The first was on the 22nd June 2023 at Accra Senior High School, and the second was at Abomasu in the Eastern Region on the 2nd October 2023. The event aimed at to create awareness about the significance of STEM education and inspire students to pursue career in this field. The roadshow received overwhelming participation from students and educators as well as distinguished citizens. The emphasis was on the importance of STEM education in driving innovation, economic growth, and sustainable development. Indeed, there is a need to equip Ghanaian students with STEM knowledge and skill to excel in the rapidly evolving technological landscape. The success of the STEM promotion roadshow at Accra High School marks the beginning of the nationwide campaign to enhance STEM education in Ghana. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the second edition of Stenovation is a competition that aims at people identifying problems in their community and developing solutions. So the second edition of Stenovation competition was duly launched on the 3rd July 2023 at Accra Technical Training Institute. The nationwide competition aims to inspire and promote creativity and critical thinking among students while fostering a passion for STEM education. Building upon the success of the inaugural edition, which attracted hundreds of participating schools and showcased remarkable talents, the Ministry of Education is determined to expand and enhance the competition even further this year, and the final edition is currently ongoing. The initiative aligns with government commitment to advancing STEM education in the country, ensuring that students are equipped with the skills necessary for success in the digital age. The competition, which is open to all senior high schools, senior high technical schools, and TVET institutions across the country, features a broader range of categories, including robotics, coding, renewable energy, including gas, biotechnology, and artificial intelligence. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, by encouraging students to engage with these disciplines from an early age, we are cultivating a generation of critical thinkers and problem solvers who will contribute to our country's development. In the pursuit of the brighter future, the government remains steadfast in its commitment to educating the youth, preparing them for the intricacies of 21st centuries. To the participants, you are the architects of energy future. Your involvement in this competition not only demonstrates your academic powers, but showcases your commitment to addressing real-world challenges. Your ideas, projects, and innovations have the potential to reshape the narrative of our gas industry, ensuring it is environmentally sustainable, economically viable, and socially inclusive. I commend the organizers for providing this platform and encouraging the participants to approach the competition with an open mind, enthusiasm, and determination to make a meaningful impact. The ministry, I must reiterate that the Ministry of Education stands ready to support the initiative that promotes educational excellence, innovation, and sustainable development. Let us all embrace the future together, leveraging the power of education to build a gas industry that is not only resilient, but also serves as a beacon of progress for our beloved Ghana. Thank you, and may God bless us all. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Yaira Jakaji. Yes. Director for Tertiary Education at the Ministry of Education. Indeed, the Gas Challenge provides the excellent platform for tertiary institutions and their students to showcase knowledge they have on the gas industry. We initially introduced the Accra Girls Senior High School. We just had Ningo Senior High School joining us. Can you kindly give us a wave at the other top? You're welcome. We also have invited guests from some institutions, that is the Lands Commission, Ghana Grid Company, Gaming Commission of Ghana, Public Utilities and Regulatory Commission, Ghana Post Company Limited. We are expecting to begin very soon. However, I would like to take some brief remarks from our coaches. I would like to invite the coach for the University of Cape Coast, Mr. Edward Nuno. Kindly join me upstage for brief remarks. Mr. Edward Nuno.
The CEO of Ghana National Gas Company Limited, Dr. Benjamin Asante, the chairperson of the Ghana Gas Challenge organizing the chairperson of the organizing committee for the Ghana Gas Challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to stand on the protocol that has already been established. I stand here in the person of Professor Edward Kwekununu, representing the coach from the University of Cape Coast. We have come into this contest this year hoping to compete in a healthy manner with one aim, and our aim is that this year we'll be leaving this contest as the winners of the contest. UCC #1 in Ghana, UCC #1 in West Africa. And in this contest, we want to see UCC come out as the #1 in the contest. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the coach of the University of Cape Coast. Let's see if they can actually prove their words. We are expecting the best from UCC today, but we also have other schools who are equally prepared. So it's going to be fierce, but let's see if UCC can indeed emerge winner of this contest. I'd like to invite the coach of the University of Energy and Natural Resources, Ivan Warden Nyameche. Kindly help me invite him upstage.
Standing on all protocols already observed, I say that University of Energy and Natural Resources, before we started the contest, we had won. Energy. Think energy. We have the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. coach for the University of Energy and Natural Resources. And I believe we all know who is next. Last but not the least, I would invite the coach for the Regional Maritime University, Felix Osei. Kindly join me upstage.
And one. Show something. Pour water. More water. Pour water. Pour water. Pour water. All protocol observed. We are very happy to be here. This year we have a very, very strong team. And our message is simple. In God we trust. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, like in our local parlance we say, Charlie. We would certainly tell at the close of this contest whether we will be pouring water or we will be pouring gas or we will be pouring oil. At the end of the contest, we shall certainly tell. Ladies and gentlemen, here in this place this morning also is the General Manager for Admin at the Ghana National Gas Company, Mrs. Nanaya Konama Ufori Atta is in the house. Let's give it a round of applause. Madam, please give us a wave. Then also we have one of our managers at the Corporate Communications Department. Madam Nana Pukua is also here. Let's give it a round of applause. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of our own who is an engineer and currently works at the office of the CEO, Mr. Samuel Ekuban. We also want to acknowledge our technical committee who have been working so tirelessly to make this year's Gas Challenge a success. They are in this place. We want to give them a round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, we are about rolling off and the quiz is about kicking start. And so, like you all know, all of us would want to call on our God. At this juncture, I want to ask UCC to call their God. I also want to ask UNER to also call on their God. And then I also want to ask RMU to call on their God. Because whatever the case may be, one of these three institutions, God must rain fire. Certainly, one of these institutions, their God must rain fire. Somebody must win. Ladies and gentlemen, in this place this morning, we have a very smart, intelligent, and forthright person to be our chairperson for the Gas Challenge. And we also have a very smart, intelligent, and forthright person to be our quiz mistress. Ladies and gentlemen, our quiz mistress is an enthusiastic and self-motivating young chemical and petrochemical engineer who aspires to positively impact the lives of many people she encounters. She's a product of St. Louis Senior High School in Kumasi. She holds a BSc Honors in Chemical Engineering, and upon completing her first degree, she was selected as a teaching assistant for National Service. She had local overseas scholarship
through the Ministry of Energy to pursue master's degree in chemical engineering at the Gopkin Russian State University of Oil and Gas, Moscow, Russia. She graduated with a specialty in technology of petroleum refining. She is in the final stage of her PhD in chemical engineering with a research focus on isolating indigenous microorganisms to reduce the high sulfur content of crude oil. Ladies and gentlemen, she is currently lecturing in both the chemical and petrochemical engineering programs at the KNUST. She is passionate about bringing out not just brilliant engineers, but also diligent and committed engineers who have a high sense of integrity. She's a corporate member of the Ghana Institution of Engineers and is a current patron of the Women in Engineering KNUST chapter. Mentoring students is her passion, and she hopes to be an inspiration to especially female engineering students. Her values are to excel in all endeavors by improving herself to improve at whatever she does. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me receive our quiz mistress, Engineer Mrs. Emanuela Kwao Boatin. Put your hands together even as she comes.
You.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our quiz mistress, I hand over to her. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And you are all warmly welcome to the 2023 edition of the Gas Challenge. I'm always humbled to mount the stage to steer the affairs of the quiz. Pour water. Pour water. For some strange reasons, I just like the way you pour water. Shh, brah. But we'll see how the contest goes at the end of the day. I want to welcome on stage the contestants from the various institutions. Kindly come on stage. Oh, till they say it, continue clapping. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's good to see all of you again. It's that time of the year where we test our knowledge in gas. So we want to know who you are, just your names and the institution. I always start from the far end. So CNG, let us know your name and the university you are representing.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dorothy Apenkwa Perku, and I am representing the University of Cape Coast.
Yes, please.
So my name is Clement Tete Sukuli, University of Cape Coast.
All right. So to LNG.
My name is Arthur Christopher Kenneth, representing the University of Energy and Natural Resources.
All right.
I am Ocho Himinderi, representing University of Energy and Natural Resources.
All right, thank you. And Ethane. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. Yes, please. Please speak up.
Princeland and presenting the Regional Maritime University.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's give it up for them. All right. So we'll have a quick reminder of all the rules pertaining to this contest. You may be aware, but we'll just want to remind ourselves. As usual, we will have 5 rounds in this competition. And at the start of each round, I will highlight the rules for that round. Where we have, so I'll read the questions once. For some reasons, if you did not hear it clearly, you can ask me to repeat, but please don't make it a habit. Come again, all right? Thank you. Whenever I read a question, I'll say yes, followed by your team's name, and then your time starts ticking. If the question does not require calculation, you are going to have 15 seconds within which to give a correct answer. And if you wrongly answer the question, the other teams will have a chance to bail for the bonus within 5 seconds. Please mind you, you have to wait for me to say the answer they have given is wrong before you try to bail. Please, are we all clear? If you bail while they are talking, I won't mind you, and I'll give the chance to the other team to answer. I hope we are all clear on that. If the question requires calculation, you will have 30 seconds within which to give a correct answer, or 10 seconds for a bonus. If the question is correctly answered, you have 3 points. If it's a bonus, it's 1. However, during the 5th stage, which is the riddles, the marks will change. And when we get to that point, I will also highlight for you to see. If for some reasons you disagree with me on an answer that you gave and I said is incorrect, or any team disagrees with any answer, please, the coaches, you are aware of the procedure you have to use to express yourself, and it will be addressed nicely. Please don't try to disrupt the contest. If you have any disagreement, your coaches know what to do. You just inform them or prompt them about that, and they will take it from there. And coaches, your students are in your hands. The management of your students, we leave that to you. Let's all try to help so that we can be within time for this contest. Thank you very much. Now I will welcome the technical team to hand over the questions for this contest. Let's welcome him, the chairman. Thank you. Just like he showed you, it's gonna be there, sealed and signed. Because we did Ghana, sealed and signed. How be a new cobra, you can trust us. God challenge the cobra in Hawaii. All right, so we'll start with round 1. And round 1 is made up of abbreviations and open-ended questions. And please mind you, you only have one attempt to give your answer. Only one attempt. So I will entreat all of you to speak up vocally. Okay, so let's just hold on a bit, briefly. Thank you very much.
Who is also the CEO of the Ghana National Gas Limited Company, in the person of Dr. Ben K.D. Asante. And so we'll receive Dr. Asante with a round of applause even as he gives us his speech. Put your hands together even as he comes.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, this is okay. Really sorry for the interruption.
That's fine.
I was driving myself today, and I'm not a very good driver. So I was really towing the line, and it took quite a while. So, apologies. Hope it's accepted. But I'm going to be very quick. And I think this is the 4th edition of the Gas Challenge. And we are really glad that you could. You always patronize this. And particularly this 4th edition, you could make it as well. So on behalf of Ghana Gas's Board of Directors, certainly our management and staff, wish to express our profound gratitude for honoring this invitation for this 4th edition. Now, the Gas Challenge was actually initiated in 2019 to serve as an educative platform to broaden the knowledge base of tertiary institutions, like yours, of course, offering various engineering and science programs, and the public, and also to the public on gas-related matters. In order, of course, to sustain key interests in the field and promote, with emphasis on that, career opportunities and build intellectual capacity within the sector. So take note of the career opportunities. We welcome you all. The Gas Challenge is also aligned with Sustainable Development Goal 4 and is committed to providing quality education and promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all of us. Consequently, the competition encourages and continues to recognize students who wish to make an impact in the energy sector and are also passionate about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, otherwise known as STEM fields. Further to this, Ghana Gas is conscious of increasing female interest in the study of oil and gas-related courses and has used this competition, this platform, to encourage female participation. I think there's a lot of testimony to that. For instance, the best female contestants are always recognized and rewarded separately. And I think we also have some space for best female contestants in Ghana Gas. See about that. It is also worth noting that a competition over the period has equipped young adults with relevant skills to ensure equal access to quality jobs by way of providing them with national service. I think we're going through that now, and also internship opportunities to enhance their skills for the job market. Furthermore, as I stated earlier, the company employs individuals who perform creditably during the training period. So who's going to win? Okay. Wow. Now, in light of these gains, The 2023 edition of the competition is being held under the theme Embracing the Future Together, Building a Sustainable Gas Industry Through Education, to focus on the need to develop and to equip ourselves with requisite knowledge and skills in the field so as to contribute to Ghana's economic development. As a leading stakeholder in the gas sector, Ghana Gas is committed to driving sustainable development initiatives and continues to invest in people in order to develop local industry capabilities. In 2022 alone, the company, based on needs assessment, invested approximately 45% of its CSR funds, corporate social responsibility funds, on various educational programs and projects across 16 regions in Ghana. Not one was left, all 16 regions. 45% of our CSR funds were dedicated to educational programs. Others are health, of course, and water and sanitation and whatnot. And of course, some of these projects, educational projects, included expansion and refurbishment of various learning centers or facilities, construction of classroom blocks and teachers' quarters, and provision of e-learning facilities as well. In all, Ghana Gas, through the Gas Challenge, has been able to maintain a good relationship with participating tertiary institutions, out of which a significant amount of you have benefited from the program in diverse ways. We hope to do more. And that, we hope, will also provide a means of bridging the gap between industry and academia. In light of this, I urge all the students participating in this year's competition, all of you, especially you guys, to make use of this opportunity to develop your intellectual, personal skills and make meaningful contributions to the industry in the near future. I hope you do. Now, on this note, I wish to formally declare the 4th edition of the Gas Challenge, which has already begun, duly commenced. Thank you very much. So whilst you're mopping the floor, Madam, with your permission, I just want to start with one question. And you just say gas or liquid. When we talk about liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, is it a gas or is it a liquid? Just one of the two answers. Each one of you will answer by yourself, so all 6 of you.
When we talk about liquefied petroleum gas, it is either propane or butane or
Okay. I don't need that elaboration. I just want to know whether it's a gas or a liquid.
Okay, so LPG.
It
exists as liquid at.
Yes, you, madam. Sir, sorry. Is it a gas or a liquid?
So it's liquid at room temperature.
Sorry?
It's liquid at room temperature.
Room temperature? And what about the pressure? No?
You said LPG. Is it a liquid or it's a gas?
Yes. But you're just talking about one of operating variables, pressure or temperature. You just said temperature. So what is it? Liquid at?
It's liquid.
And you, sir? Kenneth. Christopher.
Yeah. Okay. I concur with what you said, that it's liquid at room temperature, but it's also gas at normal pressure and temperature.
And what are those conditions?
Okay.
When you have LPG stored in that cylinder, just because we want to increase its mass per unit volume, so we can have a lot more in a very finite space. So you don't have to be going to the station all the time to buy it. What do you think it is, you, sir?
It's actually a gas at a normal temperature. So if
what is normal temperature to you?
Normal temperature.
Yes. Because normal temperature, I mean, it really differs. If you say standard temperature, you're talking about something else. Okay. Normal temperature is what?
So, sir, the condition is if excess pressure is applied to it and temperature is sufficiently reduced, then the LPG will exist as a liquid.
Gas or liquid when it's in your house in that cylinder?
When it's my house, it's a liquid.
Yes, sir?
It's a pressurized, it's a gas, but pressurized.
So, what is it?
It's a gas.
So you're saying it's pressurized gas?
Yes.
Are you, ma'am?
It's a pressurized gas.
I'm not surprised you're saying the same thing. But LPG at the conditions that it's stored, in fact, it is more pressure dependent than temperature. So are those pressure conditions in your bottled tank? It's definitely a liquid. When it comes out, so when it gets out and it assumes atmospheric conditions, then certainly it vaporizes. All right. And it's helped also by the temperature. But it's stored under very high pressure. All right? Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Asante. Liquefied. Always pay attention to the names. Liquefied. All right. So we'll begin our contest. But before we do so, I'll let every institution give its characteristic bell, which comes along with a number. And then we have a team in charge to monitor who belled first, if it is for the bonus, and then at the speed race to know who belled first for the question. So I'll ask for the bell for CNG. You can all attest to the fact that it's working, right? And it's number 1. Thank you. Yes, LNG. They have number 2, and the bell is working. Yes, Ethan, your bell. All right, and that's the bell for Ethan with the number 3. So when you see any of them, we will know who belled first to be called for a bonus or for the radio. And then I want to call the timekeeper to also give her bell. So when you hear that bell, it is indicating that your time is up if you haven't attempted your question. And please, when you press the bell, your answer should follow immediately. Don't press the bell and now be discussing with your teammates whether LPG is liquid or gas. All right, thank you. So we will begin with round 1. Round 1 is made up of abbreviations and open-ended questions. For the abbreviations, please, we want the exact meaning, not a look-alike. As much as possible, give us the exact meanings, all right? All the best to all institutions. Round 1. I'll begin with CNG. the first set of questions. CNG, your question. What does ARR stand for as used in Linga's tariff derivation? Yes, CNG.
Annual revenue requirements.
Yes, correct for 3 points. Just a bit of caution to all institutions, you have to coordinate as a team. Once you try 2 people answering and you answer differently, you are wrong. All right, LNG, your major question. In the gas market, pricing is key to drive demand. As a result, different pricing or tariff regimes apply. What does IDT stand for in Linga's tariff derivation? Yes, LNG.
Industrial Development Tariff.
Yes, correct for 3 points. It's in your question. After commissioning of a gas plant, OPEX becomes the major cost component. What is the full meaning of VOMC as used in Linga's tariff derivation? Yes, it's in.
Variable operation and maintenance costs.
Yes, correct for 3 points. Second set of questions. CNG, your question. The government of Ghana is committed to knowledge transfer. As a result, it passed regulations to develop expertise in the sector. What is the full meaning of LCC as used in the Ghanaian industry? Yes, CNG.
Local Content Committee.
Yes, 3 points. LNG, your major question. What is the full meaning of PHDC as used in the Ghanaian gas industry? Yes, LNG.
Petroleum Hub Development Corporation.
Yes, correct for 3 points. Ethan, your question. Values are core to corporate development and sustainability. Therefore, Ghana Gas has adopted LEAP rights as its corporate core value. What does L and T stand for? Yes, Ethan.
So L stands for loyalty and T stands for teamwork.
Teamwork, yes, correct for 3 points. Loyalty and teamwork. The next set of questions. Pay attention. This has a preamble to all 3 institutions. And you are not permitted to repeat anyone's answer. So pay attention. All right. Preamble to all of you. Section 51 of the PRMA 2011 Act 815 as amended requires that the composition of PIAC committee is made up of various institutions. Each of you is expected to give me 3 of these institutional members. So I'll start with CNG. Yes, CNG, give me 3. Yes, CNG.
We have National House of Chiefs, we have Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences, and we have the Institute of Chartered Accountants, Ghana.
Okay, so National House of Chiefs, National Academy of
Ghana
and
Academy
then,
of Arts and
yes,
Sciences.
and then what else?
The
You
Institute-
mentioned, don't change it.
Yes, Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana.
Yes, correct for 3 points. Yes, LNG.
We have Ghana Bar Association. We have Ghana Journalists Association. Trades Union Congress.
Yes, correct for 3 points. Yes, Ife.
We have the Muslim groups, the Christian groups, and the Association of Queen Mothers.
Yes, correct for 3 points. The next set of questions is made up of open-ended questions. Please give exact answer as required. CNG, your question. The Petroleum Holding Fund serves as the general account holding for the receipts and disbursement of petroleum revenues. Which state agency is mandated to mobilize funds into the account? Yes, CNG.
Ghana Revenue Authority.
Yes, correct for 3 points. LNG, your question. Ghana's PRMA establishes various petroleum accounts of funds. Which public fund was created to support government expenditure during price and or production decline? Yes, LNG.
Ghana Stabilization Fund.
Yes, Ghana Stabilization Fund. 3 points. Ethan, your question. Energy Commission requires an organization to be authorized prior to the performance of natural gas transmission utility role. Which policy document provides the framework for operationalization of the NGTU license holder? Yes, Ethan.
The Natural Gas Access Code.
Yes, correct for 3 points. The last set of questions for the first round. CNG, your question. During the chilling of natural gas in a low temperature separator, at what inlet gas pressure to sales gas pressure may a turbo expander be recommended over a JT expander? Yes, CNG.
Yeah.
So between 1.5, between 1.1 to 1.5.
Yes, between 1.1 to 1.5, 3 points. LNG. What is the maximum total sulfur content in ppm in Ghana Gas's sales gas specification? Yes, LNG.
28 ppm max.
Yes, 28. So maximum 28 ppm. The last question for round 1, 2 is saying, what is the name of Ghana Gas's pipeline termination station for the car power ship? Yes, it's saying.
The secondary naval base.
I'm sorry. Yes, LNG.
Secondary Regulating and Metering Station.
Yes, correct for 1 point. This brings us to the end of round 1. Thank you. Round 1. Here are the scores. Ethan has 12 points. Let's clap for them. CNG has 15 points. A round of applause. And LNG has 16 points. So we will begin with the second round. In this round, you will hear statements which you will have to tell whether the statement is true or false. And then you will also have calculation. So we will start with the true or false. First set of questions. Please listen carefully. And definitely it's one attempt. There will be no bonus passing in true or false. However, for the calculation, I'll pass it on for a bonus should the team get it wrongly answered. CNG, your question. Net back pricing is effective for pricing purpose, but defective as an efficiency index since third party can tamper with the variables of determination. True or false? Yes, CNG. False. Yes, it's false. 3 points. LNG, your question. In the LPG market, the first window price for July 2023 references August's average price from 12 to 26th of June 2023. True or false? Yes, LNG.
True.
Yes, it's true. Please speak in your microphone.
Okay.
3 points. Ethan, your question. The framework to promote and develop government policy objectives for petroleum and petrochemical development is captured under Act 1053. True or false? Yes, Ethan.
It's the act. It's an act. It's true.
True. Yes, it's true. 3 points. The next set of questions. CNG, your question. Unlike elongated bubble flow, annular flow regime can exist in both horizontal and vertically oriented pipelines. True or false? Yes, CNG. True. Yes, it's true. 3 points. LNG, your question. The dew point and bubble point caps are features that can be highlighted on a single component face envelope. True or false? Yes, LNG.
False.
Yes, it's false. 3 points. Hussein, your question. According to the real gas law, a decrease in the product of compressibility factor and temperature is likely to cause a decrease in density of a gas stream. True or false? Yes, Hussein.
False.
Yes, it's false. 3 points. The next set of questions. CNG. Your question. Shutdown of process units in the gas processing plant can only be automatically initiated during an emergency situation. True or false? Yes, CNG. False. Yes, it's false. 3 points. LNG, your question. In handling multi-phase flow regimes through pipelines, annular flow and slack flow do occur in only horizontally oriented pipelines. True or false? Yes, LNG.
False. False.
Yes, it's false. Ethan, your question. Unlike CO2, N2 is not considered a toxic constituent of natural gas. True or false? Yes, it's false. 2 points. 3 points, sorry, 3 points. 3 points. Forgive. The next set of questions. Also true or false? CNG, your question. The capital requirement for investing into functional gas infrastructure is recoverable regardless of the pricing regime. True or false? Yes, CNG. False. Yes, it's false. 3 points. LNG, your question. To arrive at the gas services tariff, the total annual revenue requirement is divided by projected gas volume in MMBTU for the given year as approved by the PURC. True or false? Yes, LNG.
True.
Yes, it's true. 3 points. Ethan, your question. The harmonization of gas price from various supply sources is to provide different delivered price or tariff for all power market users of gas. True or false? Yes, Ethan.
It's false.
Yes, it's false. 3 points. The last set of questions is made up of calculations. You have 30 seconds within which to give a correct answer. Please give your exact answer. CNG, your question. Aluku Oil and Gas is licensed by NPA to operate in the downstream market. Given the size of their demand, they approached Ghana Gas for the supply of 300 MT of LPG per month and 15 MT of condensate per day. Given a negotiated price of 300 Ghana cedi per MT for both products, how much will Aluku pay for supply of both products for the month of December 2023? Yes, CNG. L?
So we have 149500. Can I see this?
I'm sorry. Yes, it's in for a bonus.
We have 229 Ghana cedis, 229,500 Ghana cedis.
Yes, correct, for 1 point. 1 point. LNG. Enoch Clean Gas has been granted final licenses to supply lean gas. In October 2023, they nominated 60 mmSCF with a projected heating value of 1124 BTU per SCF. Given the new PURC tariff of 10 Ghana cedi per MMBTU. What is the expected revenue for the month of October? Yes, LNG.
So we have the answer to be 674,400 Ghana cedis.
Yes, correct, for 3 points. Hussein, your question. In August, Bain Company Limited received a monthly total of 500 MT of condensate and received a daily supply of 30 MT of LPG. Also, the price marginally increased to 100 Ghana cedi per MT for both products. How much would they pay to Ghana Gas at the end of the month? Yes, he's saying.
Okay, so we have 143,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes, correct, for 3 points. This brings us to the end of the second round. The scores. CNG has 27 points. A round of applause to them. Hussein has 28 points. A round of applause. LNG has 31 points. Let's clap for them. So we'll move straight to the third round. Round 3 is also made up of multiple choice questions. You have one attempt to give your correct answer. There will not be any bonus in this round. Also, I will need team cooperation to give just one answer. Secondly, once I give the option, the answer and the options, please, you are at liberty to just say the answer is A or whatever, or you can state what the answer is, all right? Like LPG, if that is your answer. But in your attempts, if you say A and then you continue with LPG and you end up missing any of the two, you are wrong. So if it's A, LPG, and that is the correct answer, fine. But if it is LPG you are mentioning, but it corresponds to B, and you say A, LPG, you are wrong. Because A means something else, LPG is also another thing. Are we clear? All right, thank you. First set of questions. CNG, your question. The applicable pricing principle for natural gas liquids is not the same as that of lean gas. Which of the following best describe the pricing methodology for NGLs? A, user or industry-based principle. B, user or product-based principle. C, user or supply-based principle. And D, user or hub-based principle. Yes, C and G.
User, product,
B. Yes, B. Correct for 3 points. LNG, your question. The oil and gas industry operates with various forms of agreements for efficient administration of its activities. Which of the following is not a type of agreement in the industry? A, gas sales agreement. B, gas transportation agreement. C, LPG sales agreement. And D, gas disclosure agreement. Yes, LNG.
D. D.
Yes, correct for 3 points. It's in your question. Gas commodities throughout the gas value chain can be supplied under different contract regimes. Which of the following is not a type of commodity supply contract in the industry? A, take or pay contract regime. B, interruptible contract regime. C, uninterruptible contract regime. And D, take and pay contract regime. Yes, Hussein. C, correct for 3 points. The next set of questions. CNG, your question. In line with the local content policy of Government of Ghana, Ghana Gas fully indigenized its operations. On which date was the indigenization completed? A, April 2015. B, April 2017. C, November 2014. And D, November 2016. Yes, C and G. B, correct for 3 points. LNG, your question. The successful commissioning of the early phase gas infrastructure led to the execution of Ghana Gas's first gas sales agreement. Which company is the counterparty to the agreement? A, Electricity Company of Ghana. B, Car Power. C, Volta River Authority. And D, Ghana National Petroleum Corporation. Yes, LNG. C, Volta River Authority. 3 points. Is in your question. The annual revenue requirement includes several variables. Which one of the following variables is not part of the ARR equation? A, depreciation. C, operating expenses. C, regulatory fees and levies. And D, return on regulated asset base. Yes, Hussein. C, correct for 3 points. The next set of questions. C and G, your question. In looping an existing pipeline, the duration for operational outage should be minimal. The following specifications are considered except A, asset to tie-in sites. B, future loop tie-in requirements. C, gas specification. And D, timing of construction. Yes, C and G. C, gas specification. 3 points. LNG, your question. Per ASME 31.8, design factors for a steel pipe construction depends on the location classes. These factors range between what values? A, 0.2 to 0.8, B, 0.3 to 0.8, C, 0.4 to 0.9, and D, 0.4 to 0.8. Yes, L and G. D, correct for 3 points. Hussein, your question. The following valves are all appropriate for fluid stop, start, and regulation, except A, butterfly valve, B, globe valve, C, ball valve, and D, pinch valve. Yes, Hussein. D. I'm sorry, it's a ball valve. The next set of questions. CNG, your question. Under the AMCS Phase 1, the two reciprocating compressors have a combined capacity of A, 190 mmSCF per D, B, 180 mmSCF per D, C, 200 mmSCF per D, and D, 220 mmSCF per D. Yes, C and G. B, yes, correct for 3 points. LNG. Crude oil is classified by the sulfur content, type of hydrocarbons, and its acidity levels. All the following are typical sulfur content level descriptions, except A, medium sour, B, sour, C, medium sweet, and D, sweet. Yes, LNG.
C.
Yes, C. There's nothing like medium sour. Medium sweet, sorry, yes. Ethane. The following are examples of gas flow equations, except A, pit glass, B, Weymouth, C, AGA equation, and D, Bernoulli's equation. Yes.
D.
Yes, Bernoulli's. 3 points. The last set of questions for this round. CNG, your question. 2 main reasons for dehydrating natural gas is to prevent A, vibration and fouling, B, fracture and spalling, C, corrosion and hydrate formation, and D, explosion and corrosion. Yes, C and G.
C.
C, correct. 3 points. LNG. What is the design capacity and pressure of the 110-kilometer Atuabo Takoradi pipeline? A, 150 mmSCFD and 80 bar gauge respectively. B, 300 mmSCFD and 100 bar gauge respectively. C, 405 mmSCFD and 100 bar gauge respectively. And D, 450 mmSCFD and 120 bar gauge respectively. Yes, L and G.
C.
C, correct for 3 points. Ethan, your question. The following are all sources of gaseous emissions, except A, leaking, B, venting, C, draining, and D, flaring. Yes, Ethan.
C.
C, draining. 3 points. This brings us to the end of round 3. Thank you. This one, everybody has to call helper. Very close contest. All right. At the end of round 3, here are the scores. Ethan has 40 points. Let's clap for them. CNG has 42 points. A round of applause. LNG has 46 points. A round of applause to them. We move straight to the 4th round. This round is also open-ended questions, and please give me an exact answer. If it is wrongly answered after indicating so, you can pick it up. The other teams can pick it up for a bonus for 1 point. This one doesn't require calculation, so you have 15 seconds to give an answer. First set of questions. CNG, your question. After what period is a pipeline abnormal operation considered to be corrected and its operations maintained within the operating design? Yes, CNG.
Anxiety.
After the monitoring period.
Yes, monitoring period. Thank you. Don't explain. Just give you an answer. LNG. Apart from the GMPC and PIAC, which other state institution receives its funding directly from the ABFA? Yes, LNG.
GIIF.
Yes, GIIF. Ghana Investment Infrastructure Fund. Ethan, your question. The type of petroleum revenue that accrues to the state through the annual rents paid by IOCs for leasing the portions of the sea or land for exploration purposes is called, yes, Ethan.
Surface rentals.
Yes, surface rentals. 3 points. Next set of questions. CNG, your question. For the calibration of ultrasonic gas flow meters, once the meters are first calibrated at the factory, how long does it usually take before recalibration is conducted? Yes, CNG.
Over 9 years.
9 years, yes. LNG, your question. In applying the general flow equation for modeling steady-state isothermal flow in gas pipelines, mention one dimensionless parameter aside compressibility factor. Yes, LNG.
Friction factor.
Yes, friction factor. 3 points. Ethan, what ASME standard addresses design and operation of general pressure piping? Yes, Ethan.
B31.
Yes, B31. Next set of questions. CNG, your question. How many hydrogen atoms does a mole of isopentane possess? Yes, CNG.
No. Isopentane. 12.
12. Yes, 12. 3 points. Isopentane has 5 carbon atoms and it's an alkane. So 5 times 2 plus 2. Okay. LNG. What percentage does valve procurement usually contribute to the capex of a piping project? Yes, LNG.
20 to 30%.
Yes, 20 to 30%. Ethan, your question. What is the chemical formula for ethyl mercaptan? Yes, Ethan.
We have C2H5 bonded to S bonded to H.
Yes, correct for 3 points. You are Ethan, so definitely. You can't miss an ethyl compound. The next set of questions. CNG. What is the most suitable valve for throttling? Yes, CNG.
Needle valve. Needle valve.
I'm sorry. Yes, LNG for a bonus.
Butterfly valve.
Yes, butterfly, 1 point. What were you both discussing? It's fine, don't worry. Your main question. LNG, your major question. As part of Ghana Gas's offshore pipeline infrastructure, where does the raw gas from Jubilee and 10 fields commingle before exported to the GPP? Yes, LNG.
Gas manifold.
Gas manifold. I'll give you 2 out of 3. It's the export manifold, the gas export manifold. 2 out of 3. Ethan. Your question. To supply dry natural gas to the downstream market, produced gas should be conditioned and processed to meet a certain specification. What is the industry term for this specification? Yes, Ethan.
Pipeline quality.
Pipeline quality, 3 points. The last set of questions for this round. CNG, your question. Audience, thank you. CNG, according to the fundamental flow equation, if the unit of measurement According to the fundamental flow equation, if the unit of measurement for the gas volumetric flow rate is cubic meters per day and the base pressure is kilopascal, what is the unit of measurement for the friction factor? Yes, CNG.
The friction factor is dimensionless.
Yes, it's dimensionless. 3 points. LNG. At atmospheric pressure, at what temperature does natural gas liquefy? Yes, LNG.
Either negative 162 degrees Celsius or negative 260 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes, correct for 3 points. The last question for this round is saying, what is the dominant component of Jubilee raw gas composition at the point of delivery? Yes, Hussein.
Methane.
Yes, methane, 3 points. This brings us to the end of round 4. Likely to be determined by the last round. So at the end of round 4, here are the scores. CNG has 54 points. A round of applause. Ethane has 55 points. Another round. And LNG has 61 points. A round of applause to them. So we will move straight to the last round. To be said, I think this is the time. The last round is the speed race or the riddles. This time round we have 6 riddles that you have to bail for. If you attempt on the first riddle, you get 5 points. On the second riddle, you get 3 points. And on the third, you get 2 points. But in your attempt to get these points, if you get it wrongly answered, then I'll take some points and send it home. So on the first attempt, I'll take 2 from your existing points. On any other clue, then I'm going to deduct 1 from your existing points. So you will draw my attention with your bell as I read the riddles. If you answer and it is wrongly answered, you are out on that particular riddle, and it will be left with your other 2 teams to bell for. I hope we are all clear on that. All right. All the best to all schools. The first riddle. I am an indispensable asset in Ghana's energy sector. My raw material inputs can obstruct offshore crude oil activities if it is not exported in good time and in quantities. Upon receipt of the hydrocarbon from the 10 and Jubilee field, my role becomes one of conditioning of gas and extraction of NGLs from the raw gas. Who am I? Yes, Ethan.
Atuabo gas processing plant.
Yes, Atuabo gas processing plant. So it was on the last clue, so they get 2 points. 2 points. The second riddle. I am within the gas revenue equation. Financial and economics journals have commented on my importance in the energy market because I decide whether investment will be profitable or not. To build a functional gas infrastructure to serve the upstream and downstream subsector, my mechanism must commensurate the huge cost requirement. Who am I? Audience, anyone wants to attempt? That's a gas pricing mechanism. You are afraid for your marks, eh? You want to protect your marks. That's fine. The third riddle. Listen carefully. I am a guide to resource management. Without me, Ghana is likely to be engulfed by the resource curse. Most literature admit that this curse is mainly as a result of lack of strategy, though there are other factors. Therefore, in Ghana, I was developed to avert this curse. Yes, CNG.
The PRMA.
No, I'm sorry. So it was on the second clue, so -1. So CNG is out on this riddle, so the two of you listen carefully. I am a comprehensive model developed in 2016 to examine, yes, LNG.
Gas master plan.
Gas master plan. So they get 2. So I'll read it fully. I'm a comprehensive model developed in 2016 to examine alternate scenario on gas utilization among others. Who am I? So you get 2 points. Four. I am a processed vessel, typically used in hydrocarbon processing. I help in separating lean gas from hydrocarbon liquids. Yes, ethane.
Low temperature separator.
Yes, correct. So they get 3 points. It was on the second clue, so 3 points. I'll finish the various clues. Using JT effect, I cause condensation of gases to produce natural gas liquids. Who am I? And indeed, you are low temperature separators. 5. I am a critical processing equipment in NGL extraction. I am used in the production of LPG at the Atuabo gas processing plants. Also, I am a type of fractional distillation column used in the refining process. Who am I? Yeah, CNG.
Debutanizer.
Yeah, debutanizer. 2 points. The last riddle and the last question for the contest. I play a critical role in NGL production. I specialize in temperature control during expansion. I utilize pressure drop to achieve, yes, ethane.
Joule-Thomson effect.
Expansion.
No, I will not give it. Yes, CNG.
Joule-Thomson expansion.
No, I will not give it to you. So I utilize pressure drop to achieve the cooling of liquids, gases, or multi-phase liquids, fluids. Who am I? All right. You both had an idea it was a Joe Thompson, but then what I am is actually the valve, not the process, not the effect, but the valve that causes that effect to take place. This brings us to the end of the contest. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Before we take the hello. UNER.
this first contest. It's been such a race. Nice one. But for the riddles, ethane and CNG attempted on the last riddle, on the last clue. So I've taken 1 point from each of them, sent back to Kumasi. So at the end of the contest, here are the scores. CNG has 54 points. You've done a great work. Congrats. Ethane had 59 points. A round of applause to them. They tried to close the gap. And LNG books a seat to the semi-finals of this year's gas challenge with 63 points. A round of applause to them. But mind you, CNG and ethane is not over yet until it is over. Because after the first 4 institutions that win their various contests, we are going to take the top 2 scores to join the 4 for the semi-finals. So it is not the end of the road yet until we are done with the contest for this afternoon, tomorrow morning, and tomorrow afternoon. It was nice having all of you around. I was gladly your quiz mistress, Emanuela Kwabuate. Thank you for having me, and see you in the afternoon.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So at this juncture, we will proceed outside and watch the exhibition stands as have been mounted by Accra High School and Accra Academy. On our second contest for the day, we shall have the University of Ghana, Legon, Ho Technical University from Ho, and Takrady Technical University. These 3 institutions will be contesting in our second contest for the day. The contest starts at 2 p.m. and all of you are welcome. Thank you.
All right, so all too soon we've come to the end of that first contest there, the couple first contest.
At the end of the day, they don't only produce the gas, but they also use the remaining, which they call the sewage, for farming and vegetables like okra, tomato, and the rest. So we also have a vegetable garden in the school, which is a student project as well.
You're welcome. From Accra High School. My name is Kathleen Bamba, and I'm here with my colleague. That's Emmanuel Amani. Can we discuss? So what we basically do is that we obtain gas from
kitchen waste. So after we do that, we put it in our biodigester. So the gases are basically carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, and also methane. But with carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide, they are not combustible. So we use the methane, which is combustible, for cooking. And after what's interesting, we also obtained effluent from our biodigester, which we use for farming. It's very high in NPK, that's nitrogen, phosphorus, and also potassium. So we use for farming. Okay. So we use for farming in our. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
So we would like to demonstrate it for you to see.
Yes, better. It's better. 10 o'clock.
Two. So it announced for the information of our guests that we have lunch for all our guests. So please make sure to pick up your lunch before you leave. That's those of our guests who are leaving. Please do well to pick up your lunch before you leave. Thank you.
Separate your non-combustible gases. How would you separate it? Because to be able to get the methane, which really is the only gas you want to use for combustion, you want to extract the non-combustible ones. You said you produce CO2 and what again? CO2 and H2S. Those do not help with combustion. So to be able to get a good high quality residual gas, you want to be able to separate those non-combustible gases away from what is combustible. So you may need another secondary step to be able to extract those to get high quality. But this is an incredible idea, okay? It is something we can escalate. And we'll be willing to help you if you are ready to escalate this, okay?
All right, so here we are at the Accra High School stand where they have exhibited some wonderful natural gas coming right there from their bio. And I believe the CEO has asked all the necessary questions right there. And I'm sure, let's talk about CEO. CEO, how impressed are you with this setup that has been demonstrated by these high school students here?
No, this is very impressive, particularly at the secondary level. And I think there are two things going on here. First, they are trying to make sure that the environmental issues are addressed, and then they are producing valuable gas, combustible gas from it. So they are killing two birds with one stone. And I think if we're able to escalate this to a commercial level, it will be very helpful, not just for the academic work, but also for the nation's environmental issues.
Also, we have our chairperson right here who has been an advocate for innovation coming from the Gas Challenge. Madam Augustina, tell us, is this what you have been looking for? Is this what you have been preaching over the years?
Well, absolutely, especially from the secondary school level. I'm very, very impressed, especially coming from the ladies. So I believe that we have good engineers in the pipeline being created. So I'm very, very much impressed. Thank you.
All right, so kudos to the team right there. We are moving on to the next setup that has been done by the Accra Academy, by the Blue Boys. And it looks like they have their coach already taking us through some explanation right there. But then, coach, sorry to interrupt. I believe it will be helpful for you to start with us and tell us what is happening right here. What are we seeing here, please?
Thank you very much. What we are seeing here is just a process to prevent plastic waste in the system. So in our school, we realized that there are a lot of plastic waste generated. Through pyrolysis, we decide to burn the plastic waste, condense it, then get oil. The oil produced, we get a pressure pump it and mix it with water. Water gives us a very clean gas that we can use in our domestic kitchen so that we will not go buying gas. We can generate everything using the plastic waste generated on campus. So basically, through the process of pyrolysis, we are getting solving environmental problem on our campus. And my students can take you through the whole process. You are welcome, CEO. Very, very, very glad to meet you face to face. So as they pump, we get the oil, the petrol mixes with the water. You can even smell the gas. And that gas can be used to fry your egg, boil your water, do whatever you want to do with the gas. All depends on the amount of waste that you generate. And then, so, you can take us through the process from the
Okay. Okay, so I'm Ivan Okay, and this project, we are trying to solve environmental problems, which means in Ghana, over 500 billion sachet water have been breaking annually. So when we get the plastics, we put them here. That's the heat, the fire melts it to produce the oil. So when the plastics are placed in here, they pass through this place, and this serves as our condenser. So it cools it down to form the oil, and that oil will help us produce fire in our kitchens. So we'll not go around buying other stuff. And this gallon you see over here serves as our air pump. It can be automated. We have an actual machine, but since we don't want to increase the cost of it, so we are using this as our homemade, our DIY. So for it, so when he pumps it, it builds an internal pressure here that forces the air to pass through this tube and passes through the petrol. So when it passes through the petrol, the gas is collected and through the water, and it produces it.
The wind is, but in the lab, you would have seen the flame, and then.
Look, this is a great idea. And I want to say we would want to work with you quite well to make sure we scale this up a bit. And then even to help solve, particularly with sachet plastic bags. Now, I wanted to, for optimized results, your pyrolysis temperature is very
Gas from here, we get the free gas.
So why don't you try and do an integrated process? So you use some of the gas that you are producing, I believe, to do your heating as well. Precisely. Yeah. Okay. quality of the gas? Is it really?
Propane gas is normally ideal. So quality-wise, about 80%, depending on the oil that we generate from the plastics. If we are able to remove most of the impurities, which we believe the water can do that for us when the gas is coming out.
Is to have a good assay of the gas that is coming out. You will know exactly the components of the gas and for the composite heating value of the gas. And then you would pay attention to which component you want to increase or not. But that's, look, a great idea, and we'll be willing to work with you guys on this, okay?
Thank you, everybody. We are very grateful to everyone here. Thank you, CEO, for giving us this opportunity to showcase our projects here. Thank you, everybody. Thank everybody for having a view of our projects here. I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you very much.
All right, so that is it from the Accra Academy boys right there, serving us with a very wonderful setup right there. Personally, I am impressed because I had no idea that we could actually burn plastics to get oil and furthermore get gas coming out of it. And so this is it. This is all about the gas challenge, moving on to the next stage. You are moving on from that theoretical world into the practical world right there. The first contest is done. Kudos to the team from the University of Energy and Natural Resources who came up tops of that contest. We will be coming through with the second contest of the day, coming between the University of Ghana, Legon, of course, the Regional Maritime University, the Ho Technical University, and then, of course, the Takrady Technical University. That will be the second contest of the day. We are going offline now, but then we'll be back live on the stream to bring you that second contest of the day. This is the Gas Challenge. Knowledge is power. Gas is power.